invite them, tag them, share it, and that will be fantastic. So go ahead and give me a shout out if you can see this on Facebook as well. And let's see if we can see this on Facebook here. So Erica's going to share this to the Fire Ring. She's going to share it to the Elixir Project VIPs. She's going to share it to the Igniting Souls Tribe. She is going to share it to the 6-figure author 5-day challenge group. 45,000 people. Can you believe it? We are here. It looks like we're rolling. Go ahead and type in where you're from. If you can do that, that would be fantastic. Type in where you're from. And we have so many cool announcements. We're going to be giving away some prizes as well today. So I see Kathy Binner from Sandusky, Ohio. Jennifer, we have Carolyn. Don't forget to put your location. Tag somebody, share it. Here we go. You ready to rock and roll? All right. Over here on Zoom, we have quite a few people, 70 people jumping in, and more are going up. So what I'm going to do right now, I have a few different guests that I'm going to bring in a moment, but not yet. So before we get rolling, I want to share my PowerPoint with you today, because I have done a cool little show for you here today. This is live, by the way. And go ahead, type in if you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, go ahead, type in, I see it. And I'm looking at the chat as well. We wanted, by the way, I'm going to coach you guys. Yep, lots of you are seeing this. The reason why we go with Zoom is because I like to share my screen. This is a Zoom webinar, so let me give you a little bit of coaching while we're starting. And then Chris, you can hop off on one of yours, my friend, and Brenda will get hers in just a moment. But the reason why we do this is because we have a Zoom webinar, which is fantastic, but then we also share it to Facebook. And the reason why we do that is because other people can check it out as well. And that seems to work well. So if you're wondering, like, what technology are we using today, that's what we're using. And I am going to jump in and make sure that it's posted to the page as well. Awesome. It looks like we have everybody here today, and we are recording this. So let's jump right in with what we have going today. Yep, I see you guys. There you are. Fantastic. This is the big reveal. We do this about once a year, maybe twice, but we're going to be talking today about the 2023 theme. We're going to be talking about what's called the Igniting Souls chapters. We're going to be revealing who our first conference speaker is, talking about the new Igniting Souls badges, hotel block, author liaisons, a new program, as well as many more things. We're going to be giving away prizes today. So let me tell you what the prizes are in just a moment. And here's how you win a prize, by the way. Prizes are given for the people who comment the most, for the people who share the most, for the people who tag people who want to be tagged. Don't tag somebody who doesn't want to be tagged. But if you think somebody should be watching this right now, go ahead and let them know. And by the way, put where you're from. We'd love to see that as well. Go ahead, do that. Thank you. As I mentioned today, we're going to be giving away some prizes. We have Amazon gift card, Starbucks gift card. In addition to that, we have some t-shirts. We have Show Up Filled Up t-shirts. We have some books as well. And we even have one of these cool little Thermos official Igniting Souls water bottles. Jill says she loves the shirts. Who wants something? Go ahead, type in what you want. Our team is watching. If you want the Amazon gift card, the Starbucks gift card, if you want the t-shirt, if you want the books, if you want the water bottle, I'm seeing a lot of people sharing, saying what's up, who they want, what they want. Look at that. These water bottles seem hot. Okay, let's jump right in and let's talk today. First of all, before we get into the prizes, let's talk about the vision. The other day, I sat down, got quiet, which is very important. And it's one of the steps truly of being a transformational leader is to get quiet. In fact, if you're not doing that, I encourage you to do that. Maybe that's your first takeaway for the day is to set a time of day where you're just quiet. For me, that's in the morning before the day gets rolling. That's what I've been doing for the last year, and it really helps me think. I journal, I read, I pray, and I just take some time to evaluate what's going on. But as I was doing that, I decided on with David, what is the theme of Igniting Souls? What is our vision? Have you guys ever had, somebody said they can't hear me. I'm going to turn my volume up. Can you guys hear me? Go ahead, type in if you can hear me. Maybe it was just Kelly, I don't know, but I'll keep talking loud here. Okay, Kirsten says loud and clear. Okay, maybe it's you, Kelly. Don't worry about it, my friend. So here's what I did. How many of you have struggled to share what the Igniting Souls tribe is with friends? Has anybody struggled with that? I have. I've struggled with that. You know, my mom or my dad will say, hey, what's the Igniting Souls tribe? And it's big. I mean, how do you describe this thing? We're not a publishing company. I mean, we do publishing. We're not just transformational programs. We're not just books. We're not just talking. You know, we're so many things. And so as a result, the point is that we try to define ourselves. And as I took time to do that, here's what I came up with. World-class experiences for world changers. World-class experiences for world changers. Now, I'll tell you why I said that. Because, my friends, we are more than a publishing company. We're more than an annual conference. We're more than an online tribe. We are so many things. And as a result, this really clearly defines, I believe, where we're going in the next decade. 2020 is a big decade. We want to ignite 10 million souls. And so it's going to be tough to do, but we believe we can do it with you. Why? Because the world needs souls on fire. The world needs souls on fire. And so as a result, Igniting Souls provides authors, coaches, speakers, and entrepreneurs, really those four things, transformational experiences to help them ignite change with their message and medium, meaning it could be their message is book. It could be their message is a business, but the medium is vlogging, podcasting, you name it, social media, books, you name it, audio. We want to create within you, the tribe, transformational experiences that help you ignite change in your world and then help you grow your influence, impact, and income. And just like we've always been about, we believe that the Souls on Fires view and do life differently because they know three things. Ready? They know who they are, their identity. They know why they're here, their purpose, and they know where they're going, their direction. And we really build that around your secret name, deeper path, and day job to dream job. And then when people become souls on fire, they become unhackable in work and life. That's the bedrock of where we're going for the next decade. And somebody just said, amen. Laura said, I'd be lost without this tribe. It's my family. Thank you. We believe that you guys take it very seriously. And as a result, we're taking it seriously as well. In fact, check this out. Our great team, by the way, the team is awesome. I can't even start mentioning names because there's so many amazing team members, but we did a little map here and you can see on this map, these are not, this isn't even YouTube watchers. This isn't even podcast people. This isn't even email subscribers. If we had to put that, it would be all over the map. These are just clients. Did you catch that? These are clients who've said yes. Jeff still does not see his group in Colombia. We're going to fix that, Jeff. And like I said, this is growing every single day. So Jeff Glass will get you in Colombia. As I mentioned, you start counting YouTube, podcast, email subscribers, boom, it's lit up. And we know this. And as a result, here's what we want to do. We want to create more ways that you can identify yourself as a tribe member. In fact, Erica is going to put the link, but we now have an official Facebook badge. And I just put it, it's a frame. So this particular badge you can put, and that's how you can tell if somebody's part of the tribe or not. Now, you don't have to do it, it's up to you, but we know that you've asked for it. In fact, you've told our team, we want this. And so our team went out and created it for you, because so many of you are saying, I want to know who my family is. I want to know who the tribe is. So feel free, folks, on Facebook. You can grab that. You can add it right now. If you want to add it, go ahead and do it. Type in badge if you just added it, so we can see who's all lighting up and doing that. Doug just did. Thank you very much. John Becker just did. Bryn just did. Lots of people are doing it. Fantastic. And this just is another way that you can kind of identify yourself as part of the Igniting Souls family. Maya just did it. Sherry just did it. Fantastic. Here's where we're going. Now, some of you like these details. Some of you just like the prizes and Starbucks. That's cool. Some of you want to know how we're doing this. Some of you who are in Business Academy Elite and Fire Ring, you care about the guts of how are we doing this. And so here's where we're going in the next decade. You ready for this? This is great. David came up with this. I think it's fantastic. We sat down and here's a little advice. I cannot help but coach you. So I'm going to go into a little bit of coaching, all right? If you want to make your first, put it this way, let me say this. To create success, it's all about what you say yes to. So let me say that again. To create success in your life and business, it's all about what you say yes to. But check it out. To create a success culture is what you say no to. Let me say that again. You guys get that? To create one-off success in your life, and you guys, if you agree with this, type in agree in Facebook and on Zoom. But to create success, it's what you say yes to in terms of one-off success. And like, hey, I had a successful month. Hey, I had a successful year. Hey, I had a successful book launch. That's what you say yes to. But to create a long, sustainable, successful life, movement, legacy, it's what you say no to. And so as David and I sat down earlier in December or even November, we said, listen, what are the 4 things we're going to say yes to? And again, some of you don't care about this. That's okay. But if you want to know how we're building this, this is how we're building it. We believe that all along the way, David and I have created successful programs. I've been writing books since 2004. Okay. And they weren't good in the beginning, but that's okay. You got to start. You just got to start, right? But here's the point. We started out by creating programs, and I was good at that. I'll be honest. I like creating programs. I was good at that. I'm not good at this, offers and traffic. Okay. I'm not that good at this, systems and structure. I think I'm pretty good at customer experience, and I think I'm pretty good at culture, but I have major gaps. I have major holes, just like we all do. We all have our superpowers, and then we don't have, superpowers in other areas. But as David and I met and planned, we said, you know what, we're going to continue to create amazing programs for you folks. Because why? You need it. You asked for it. You want it. You want to grow. You want to learn. You guys are unbelievable. You are addicted to growth. That is awesome. You want to be somebody who at the end of time, God says, hey, I gave you 5 talents. And you say, hey, I turn those 5 talents into 10. I turn those 2 talents into 4. I turn those 5 talents into 25, right? For some of you, that's what it's about. It's about using what God has given you, not comparing yourself for what you don't have, but using what you have and growing it. And so we're going to continue to create programs for you. Now, here's what we're going to do a better job of. We're going to do a better job of, and by the way, somebody texted me. I don't even know what they texted me. I'm making sure you guys can still hear me and all that stuff. All right, I think you can. But the point is this, that I haven't been as good about offers and traffic. I'm being real, okay? And I think David and I both realize we can do better. And so we're going to do our job of just taking the message, your message, our message, and just blasting it around the world. Why? Because the world needs more positivity. You know what I'm saying? CNN stands for constant negative news. I'm kidding. But we need messages of hope, and you guys have it. You guys are authors, coaches, speakers, entrepreneurs. The world needs to hear you. And so as Igniting Souls keeps getting bigger, guess what? You keep growing and your message gets bigger. And suddenly we start transforming the world. How cool is that? Well, guess what? We've hired more and more people. Janine is fantastic. And I can't even start naming names. Abby and Brenda and all kinds of people. Again, if I start naming names, I better get out about, 10 dozen names here. So I'm going to shut up before I start naming more. But some people on our team are fantastic at systems and structures. And we are getting better at that. Why? Because listen, if you're an entrepreneur and your systems and structures are not clear and smooth, it creates friction. And when it creates friction, it limits growth. And so we are trying to become more and more just efficient and effective at systems and structures. And so thanks for your patience over the years as we've been working this out. We have an amazing team with Emily as the main person with customer experience, and she's helping you out. Amanda's helping you out. Erica, Tasha, man, like I said, I start naming names and then I'll forget somebody. So I got to shut up. But we have so many people that are amazing at customer experience. Nikki, Daphne, all these people, Lisa, Deborah. And so as a result, folks, the main thing that we sell, you ready for this? Check this out. The main thing we sell is culture. David and I sit in some of the biggest rooms out there for entrepreneurs, and nobody has what we have, which is culture. That's you. Seriously, that is our biggest asset. Our biggest asset is not firing. It's not Business Academy Elite. It's not Author Academy Elite. It's you, the culture, the family of souls on fire. And that's really what our magic is. That's what our secret sauce is. And that's what we're going to protect in the next decade is the culture. And so you see, we have 4 initiatives, and that is what we believe is going to help us to get to 10 million people. Cool? All right. Who's with me? Type in with me. Let's give away our first prize. I want to give away a $20 Starbucks gift card. $20 Starbucks gift card. Erica, you're watching the comments. Listen, just pick someone randomly, pick the 5th person and get their name, get their email, and we're going to email them a Starbucks gift card. Why? Because they're awesome. You know what I'm saying? All right. Next, you guys have said we want more badges. We want Author Academy Elite. We want Business Academy Elite. And so we're creating all these badges for you, and you can put these on your website. You've asked us for them. And so you can put them as your email signature. You can put them on your website. You can spread the brand. And don't forget, if you have people join the tribe through your affiliate link, like we pay you. So some of you are making some nice Christmas cash because you're just out there spreading the word. And by the way, if you say, what is he even talking about? Erica, put in the comments, please, KaryOberbrunner.com/affiliates. Affiliates. It's free to join. We don't push it a lot, but we love to pay out affiliate commissions to you folks. Okay, so go ahead and do that. That's awesome. Chris McClure, I'm going to bring you on, my friend, in a moment, and you got to start your video, I believe, or I got to start your video, or somebody does, if you can. I don't know. I got it. I'm trying to, my friend. But listen, we can at least hear your voice, and I'll try to get rolling. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here for a moment, and we'll see if I can do that. But Chris, talk to me, my friend, because you have done an amazing job with the chapter leaders. And let me set this up really quick here by giving a quick intro. You and I chatted the day after conference, like the morning of 7 a.m. Monday. Do you remember that chat?
Absolutely, man. It was bright and early.
You probably thought I was a nut because I called you before firing that day, and I said, listen, Chris, we got to do this, man. And you actually, listen, I went to London last fall, the 2018. London was lit up with dozens of people, and they flew in from Northern Ireland, and they flew in from, England. I don't even know all these countries, man, like a lot of countries, Scotland. And as a result, we knew something was happening. Why did you say, I want to help lead Dayton?
Yeah, I think that I've just been paying attention to the tribe over the last while and watching us grow so much that one of the things that really hit me was the bigger we get, the harder it is to stay connected to everybody. And I know that everybody gets excited at the conference. I know that the Facebook group is a great place to connect, but I also know that the bigger things get, the noisier those places get and harder to stay connected. And just started really thinking and praying about how do we help our tribe members stay more connected beyond the conference and even beyond the Facebook group. And so that was where it really started. And I knew that we had a few people here in Dayton. Give a shout out to Estelle Gibson. She and I chatted in the hall on Sunday morning at the conference. And we just said, hey, we haven't connected yet back home in Dayton. And I said, yeah, I've been thinking about having a group together, kind of a meetup. And so I just started putting together kind of a Facebook Messenger group about that. And Deborah Hayes, knowing how you want to protect the culture, she's part of our Dayton chapter too. And she was saying, hey, let's just make sure everything's cool with Kary, just because we want to make sure everything is very consistent. Mm-hmm. And so that's when I reached out to you, and then we talked, and it kind of like went from there to blowing up into this big thing now. So
it is, my friend. And I'll tell you what, we wanted to get the culture right, because it would have been easy to say to people, hey, let's just start 20 groups overnight. And that's what kind of like, I'm just going to be real. That's what the immature Kary would have done. All right. The immature Kary would have been like, let's roll, let's roll tonight. And instead, I love the team, because the team says, hey, chill out, Kary. We know you're still on fire. Let's get some systems and structures around here. And so we did that. And Abby and you have worked so hard. And I remember when we put it out there to say, hey, who wants to be a leader? Because let's face it, not everyone could be one. And I'll tell you why, because we have certain leaders that there's two of them in the same neighborhood.
Yeah. And
we knew that we couldn't just we're going to build chapters all around the world, but we had to start slow. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And so as a result, how many people applied to be chapter leaders? And we're going to talk about chapters. We're going to announce them in a moment.
Yeah, we had 74, 75 applicants for leaders alone, and we landed on 56 chapters to get started. Because once again, there was some redundancy in locations, and we reached out to some of those folks and said, hey, we want to make this a team effort in each of these chapters. So, we've selected so-and-so to be the chapter leader, but we would love for you to join them and help them with the chapter and be a co-leader with them. And so, and we did that because we talked about that, right? Was we wanted to have one point person just for there be a clear line of communication, right? Because it just simplified things a little bit. So it was no slight to anybody individually. It was more about, we needed to identify one person, and then we're going to, invest in communicating to them and helping them so that they can then work with their team.
Yeah. And we had a leader orientation yesterday. And I know these leaders are amped. They're excited. We have, I think we said 41 women, 15 guys. We have people in Australia. We have people in the UK, people in Colombia, people in Jamaica. It is amazing. And so I'm going to ask Erica to post the first ever member link application. And Chris, we talked about this quite a bit. Why have a application?
Yeah. Well, we want to make sure that, once again, protecting everybody's investment and being a part of the tribe is a big part of that, protecting the culture. And it would be easy for us to get excited and just invite anybody and everybody to these chapters, but you lose something. It dilutes the culture. And so what we had decided to do was we wanted to do it as a membership process to confirm that people were already a part of the tribe to be a part of the official chapters. Mm-hmm. But when you have these quarterly gatherings that will happen for the chapters, we also want to have give the freedom to invite people that you feel like could be a good fit for the tribe to get to know some of the tribe members. So not necessarily this public event that we're promoting on Eventbrite as this wide open thing, but more of a personal invitation to people that we each as tribe members see as souls on fire that are wanting to maybe get their book written, or they want to go into coaching or speaking or training in some capacity to help people. But just trying to help find that fit for within the tribe more organically. And so the membership application is a part of that. So that kind of helps us just kind of protect and guard things on the front end while things do multiply later.
Yeah. And, Facebook Live, it's funny because I just tried posting the link as well, and maybe Facebook Live prevents Google Forms from being posted live. You never know. We might have found something out. But we'll get this to you, folks. We will get this Google form to you. It's going to be all over the place. It's in the tribe. Somebody text me if they can grab it. Erica or Abby or Chris, go ahead and let me know if it's out there. But yes, people are going to post in what their name is. And then we also have this covenant, because we don't want these to be spam fests, where people just basically have little value. We want these private Facebook groups to be exactly like the tribe, the bigger tribe. People join the bigger tribe and they're like, oh my gosh, how is this tribe so generous? How are they helping people? How are they just on fire? It's a slow strategic build. And so we are not after the numbers. We are after the quality of people. That's you folks who are watching this. And so there is a little bit of a chapter covenant where people agree to not just spamming people, because there's endless Facebook groups like that. But talk to me, Chris. Just give me 30 seconds on why the chapter covenant is so important.
Yeah, because once again, we want to make sure that what we've experienced in the tribe overall is so important to protect in these individual chapters. Because, like you were saying to the leaders yesterday, this is about releasing control in so many ways for you and David and what you have built for the last decade. And you want to empower and you want to help people be successful, but we also want to make sure that there's a filter and accountability to that. The term I use is high accountability but low control, and the covenant is that filter of giving us that higher accountability, but it also gives the chapter leaders freedom to lead in their chapters relevant to their people and the groups that they're involved in. So the chapter itself, or that covenant itself, is really that guideline for how we behave, how we act as fellow tribe members. We also have some guidelines that are very similar to the tribe page that are in the Facebook groups for each chapter. And once again, it's about, we just don't want the spam fest thing to happen.
Right.
I was talking to one of the leaders today about that. Some of those guidelines on the surface may seem rigid or harsh at some level, but the biggest thing is just, we want each other to share with one another. We want each other to share, get the help from each other and help them promote their events to each other so they can go and join and support. But what we don't want to do is have a public, mess of just throwing all sorts of cat videos and other crazy, things that may not be bad, but they're just not relevant to the tribe, so to speak. So that's where the covenant really comes in, is guarding that.
Yeah. And so the cool thing is, folks, is that there is a chapter leader group these people are not getting paid. These people are serving you and saying, we care about these people and we want their businesses to grow. And so if you see this here, you'll see that there's now 56 groups all over Facebook that are going to have this official chapter, and it's going to be a private group. And we're talking later today, if people apply, they'll start getting added to these special groups. And the whole goal is that they meet 4 times a year in person to support each other and to really take what happens at conference and multiply that fire all across the world. And I'm personally making it a commitment to visit 4 in the first quarter. And so that's going to be amazing. I visited San Francisco in the past, Chicago, London, where else? Toronto. Man, I've done Wisconsin before. I've gone to so many, and I love this. Oh, now I'm going to Minnesota and South Carolina, and
They want you in Australia, man. You better get
I
something
want to
planned
go to
there.
Australia. I'm going to go to Tennessee maybe in February. So the point is this, folks, like we are seriously investing time and dollars in getting your location to be a soul on fire. And how cool is that? Type in fire if that fires you up. And by the way, our team's getting those links rolling. There'll be many more questions over time that we have, and it is on the main thread. And it looks like people are posting it all over Facebook, and it worked, and it works as a bit.ly. So there you go. Everybody learned something today. You can't post a Google Doc long link, but you can post a bit.ly.
Sweet.
That. Look at that, man. Learn something every time. Well, Chris, any final words that you want to give?
Yeah.
Action items before we keep moving on?
I just want to ask people to be patient, I think, because this is the perfect example. Kary's been teaching us for years about taking imperfect action. And this has been the last 6 weeks have been imperfect action of creating this. Yesterday, after our great leaders call, I spent the afternoon and into the 11 o'clock at night trying to figure out some Facebook stuff that was going on that Abby was helping me with. And so we've had some hiccups just from technology, but we got it all figured out, I think, by today. But as soon as you apply, we ask that you go search for your chapter group, request membership. You're going to have like some 3 questions to answer just as a serve as a filter, because each of these chapter leaders will be managing those Facebook groups. They want to let you in, but they want to make sure that everybody's done the membership application to agree with the covenant and everything. But no, this is, like I said, be patient with us because this is so new and we're seeing great things already, but we also know that sometimes the things in the first stages are there's some hiccups along the way, and we're doing everything we can to make it happen.
It's all good, man. You're right. Imperfect action, next best step. And I'll throw one more quote in that I say a lot is when you prepare for the moment is prepared for you. And I'm so glad all this magic happened. And let me just tell you folks, this is a big growth step for the entire tribe. I'll tell you why. It's like God said to David and I, do you want this thing to grow incrementally or exponentially? And I think you know the answer. We said exponentially. And so as a result, we got to let go. So if you would have told me 3 years ago, we're going to create 56 Facebook groups that are separate, and each one, and by the way, you're not going to be part of them, Kary. By the way, I chose to do that. Why? Because I know as a leader, I got to step out of the way and empower people. And so folks, this is so good for everybody. And we're going to see so much magic, even at the Igniting Souls conference next fall. We're going to have chapter representation. You have no idea what's coming, folks, but this is the first step. So thanks so much. Your next best step right now is to apply and get in, and then start giving. Trust me, if in the early days of these chapters, you give and you bring that DNA that you already have in the big tribe to your smaller chapter, that will speak volumes, and that will create decades of transformation. If you go in there and you're like, cool, man, I'm just going to spam everybody or try to take from everybody. First of all, you wouldn't be in the tribe, because I know you're not like that. But there will be new people who jump in. And so just educate them with grace and kindness, and these groups will grow. And yes, you can invite other people to them, but we do want them to answer those questions. And these are not just public free-for-alls or anything like that. So Chris, thank you for your leadership. I know you've invested like hundreds of hours already, and you and Abby have done so great.
No problem, man. It's been exciting. We're excited to see where this goes.
All right. We'll mention this again tomorrow at the fellowship. These are just some of your leaders, not even all of them. And again, if you applied but didn't get chosen as a leader, that doesn't mean you're less than. It means that geographically, we had more slots, more people than slots available. And so those chapter leaders are going to need other people to help and take over. This isn't like they're the only person. We believe in a shared leadership, and they're going to be the main leader, but the main point person, but they're going to need people And we're watching all these, and we just are so excited. All right, let's go on with, let's give away another prize. Who wants a prize? Who wants an Amazon $20 gift card to buy that next book or audiobook? Now, I'm not saying you got to buy a book, but you know, I'm passionate about books. Who wants it? Type in Amazon if you want an Amazon $20 gift card. And by the way, I see a lot of me's. I see Sherry, Deborah, Janet, Hope, Jill. Tag people on Facebook. Share this. Let's get this party rolling. We want to change the world, and we need other people to know about this live stream right now. So go ahead and do that. Type in the word shared if you shared it. And again, we just want to ignite souls. There's someone right now who might say, I need a community around me like this to support me, support my dreams. That's fantastic. Wow, 25 people just shared it. Just like that. Look at you folks. I can't even keep up with the comments. All right, let's keep rolling. We did a $50,000 contest. Legit. We really did. I still can't believe it. But we said last month that we are going to give away up to $50,000, and a bunch of you are getting paid. In fact, I'm going to share those names here in a moment, but a bunch of you are getting paid. Here's why we did this, because we said, you know what? You know authors who need their book published with Author Academy Elite. And we said we can't take everybody. We had over 4,000 people jump on the webinar. We only took a handful who were a good fit, who basically were excited about their books. But long story short, we basically said you get to use your affiliate link, and as long as you do that, we'll credit you $1,000 for every time somebody joins Author Academy Elite. And so a bunch of you got paid pretty nicely. I just found out the results here just last week, but here we go. And if you say, hey, let's do this again, by the way, who wants to do that again? Because I want to take a survey. If this costs our team time and money, but if you say you liked it and you like getting paid and you like growing the tribe and you like more authors, we might do it again. So go ahead, type and do it again if you like it. But we gave away up to $50,000. Everybody who got even one person in is going to get a special private online masterclass with Jim, David, and I, which is fantastic. So we're gonna tell you more. So check this out. Chris, who you just heard from, got 2. Lisa got 2. Susan got 1. Bill got 1. Rochelle got 1. Tina got 1. Danielle got 1. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We just gave away $9,000, but $41,000 was still left on the table. What's up with that? So who wants some of that 41,000? Go ahead, type in 41 if you do, and we may do this again. If you, the comments just lit up. All right, David, I'm hearing from dozens and dozens and dozens of people that they want to do that, at least on Zoom. I'm not watching Facebook, but on Zoom, I'm watching that. So there's a lot of people. So here's what the main winners are going to get. Chris and Lisa tied. So we reached out to them and said, hey, do you guys want to go into a final death match, or do you want to share the prize and split the day? And they said they want to share the prize, split the day. So that's happening on January 7th. David and I are going to get these people into Columbus, take them out to our favorite restaurants, spend a full day growing their business with them. How cool is that? And I think we need to do this again. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to challenge you. If you seriously want to do this again, go to karyoberbrunner.com/affiliates and sign up right now. And David, maybe our next webinar, which is in 2020, I think, I don't even know the date. If somebody knows the date, let me know. We just picked the date recently. That's why I don't know it. But I think it's January 8th. I think it's January 8th. We're going to give away that extra $41,000 January 8th. So if you're in and you're excited and you say, hey, Christmas and the holidays, I could use some extra cash now, I think be ready. Okay. All right. Let's go to our next. Hey, I'm going to bring on our other guest. Brenda, are you here, my friend?
I'm here as Abby.
That's okay, no problem. It's all good. And you know, maybe I did something where I didn't share the camera. I don't know. We'll find out later, but we can hear your voice. Chris did a great job. By the way, thank you for all your help. Abby's been great. Janine's been great. Everybody on the team's been amazing. But talk to us about the Igniter Check. We got some big announcements here in the next 18 minutes, so we got to go quick. But tell us how long we've been working on this and why we need a new Igniter Check for Author Academy Elite.
Yes, we've been working on it pretty much for a year. We made one improvement last year, we put out a new one. And as soon as we did that, changes came faster than we could keep up. So it's getting a new overhaul. There will be a checklist, which I know so many authors have been waiting for. So we're so excited about the checklist. And the checklist will coordinate with the page number where they can find the information. So it's really, because I've been through the process and I see the questions every Friday that are coming about the Igniter Track, we're trying to make it as clean and streamlined as possible and just keeping up with all the changes. There's been a lot of changes both inside AAE and outside. So we're just keeping up with all of that.
Yeah.
We're looking to roll it out in January.
Yeah, the publishing world is changing every day and we are always on top of it. And the reason why is because our team is publishing books. So this isn't like, listen, nothing against traditional publishing or self-publishing, but a lot of times those people got trained on systems years ago, decades ago, and there's so many new things happening. We're not only following the wave, you're going to find in a moment with Author Wizards, we're creating the wave. So we're on the front end, initiating, disrupting the publishing world, and that's so exciting. Let's also talk briefly. We love our authors. In fact, our children's authors have spoken up and said, we need more help. And so tell us what's happening then in 2020 with our children's author, thanks to the CAT team, the Children Advisory Team.
Yes, so they're going to actually get a Igniter Track of their own. The process is a little bit different and things are done a little bit out of order, if you will, for children's books. And so we've created a document specifically for them to help walk them through the process. But we're also going to be doing a quarterly call just for children's authors because it is specific and they can sometimes get lost in the shuffle on the group coaching calls because some of the same things don't apply. They have to get illustrators and colorists and all of these things that
I love it.
Mainstream adult authors don't have to think about.
How many of you want to write a children's book in 2020? Go ahead, type in the word children's. And by the way, Zoom is lighting up. Facebook, I might be a little quiet. So go ahead and speak on Facebook too, because a lot of you are on Zoom. And if you are on Zoom, jump on Facebook and share it too, because we want as many people to hear about this as possible. I see about 27 people that have just said they're going to do a children's book.
And Kary, can I pipe in too real quick? I just want to make sure that everybody understands the value of these quarterly calls they're going to be getting, because it's not just me coming as a coach. They're going to actually get the CAT team when they're available. They're going to come on and share their very personal experiences, what they're doing now, how they're turning their books into, you know, the 18 streams of income. It's just incredible.
It is. And Nanette doesn't know this, but Nanette, get ready, my friend, because we've been talking about you, and I want to do a fiction webinar in 2020 just for fiction writers, because we have Brant is fantastic. Brant's book, James and the Band of Fire. There's so many amazing fiction authors that are coming, and we are just growing. I mean, we started in 2014 with an idea, and now we have a Ghostwriter Academy. We have the Guild. We have our proofreaders, editors. We're going to talk about, actually, let's talk about it right now. Author Academy Elite Liaisons. Who's ready for this? I can't even spell the word liaison, but who's ready for it? This is a paid gig for some of you.
They don't know they're ready for it because they don't know what it is yet.
But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it really quick here.
Yes. So what we've created here is an opportunity for those who have been through the Author Academy Elite experience. They've published their book successfully. They want to help other authors do the same. You can apply to become a liaison and actually walk someone through the process. So we're really excited about this one-on-one support that's going to be available to authors. And we're excited to offer the Author Liaison opportunity for some of those people who are ready to step up and maybe make a little extra cash.
So basically, the reason why we created this is because some authors want one-on-one, let me call you, personal attention from someone who's been through the process before. And we already pay for the group coaching, the small group coaching. And true, they do get one-on-one attention on those small group calls, but sometimes people feel intimidated, or sometimes they feel like, you know, they're scared to ask a question, or maybe they want that one-on-one phone call liaison that they could have. And so this is for a very small fee. It's fair. It's fair for the liaison. It's fair for the author, but they can get personal one-on-one writing, publishing, or marketing support. And so this is something new that we're going to be creating in January. I think they can apply now. And I think we're only going to take like 5, but we will open up applications right now. Can somebody post a link and it's free to apply. Now, if we choose you, we have a whole FAQ. In fact, I'm going to get it. I'm just going to get it, folks. I have a whole little thing here. Hang with me. Application.
It's always scary when Kary says, hang with me.
Yeah.
You never know what he's going to pull up.
That is the truth. Application to become an AAE liaison. And so here it is right now. We got people begging to be picked on Zoom right now. And we're not calling this a coach. We're calling it a liaison for a reason. The liaison is basically providing support. And we know some of our authors are rock stars and they've done great launches, and now they're going to get paid for it to help other people with that process. So a lot of people are excited about this already. And type in the questions. We do have an information sheet with FAQ. You can click it and you can read who, what, when, where, why. By the way, that's called a one sheet. And we talk about gigs and payment and all that stuff. So go ahead and do that. Leslie says it sounds amazing. Thank you so much, Brenda. Anything else before we announce the big theme for 2020?
I think that covers it. I'm sure they'll have questions, but there's a place on that application for that. So send the questions in and we'll help you. And then did you post the link, Kary? They're asking for it here on chat. If not, I will. I will.
You need to post it because I'm not doing the bit.ly. I think it's a Google Doc as well. So you may have to create a quick bit.ly. So it should.
Will do. I'm excited to hear about this conference theme. So I'll hop off so we can hear that.
Yes. And again, folks, we're going to go for about 10 more minutes here. Who's ready for the big theme? Let's hear a drum roll. Let's hear a drum roll. Sometimes I have sound effects. I don't have any sound effects today. But the theme, there we go. The theme that we're going to do right now is, look, I've done a lot of research in the last few months about something called the attention economy. And this is not new. This is a continuation of a conversation. Sometimes you don't need like new, and you need to keep going new. Sometimes you don't practice what you already know. Ouch. How many of us struggle with practicing what we've heard, right? There's two words for know in Greek, right? One is in Greek, know is gnosko, and it means I've heard that. In Hebrew, the word is yada, and it means I know that. It means I live that. I embodied that. That's what we're talking about. So here's what we know. There are literally people in board meetings right now planning and saying, how can I steal the tribe's attention? How can I hack the tribe? How can I get them binging on the latest show? How can I get them so distracted that they wake up and they don't even accomplish anything throughout the day? How many of you can relate? Anybody? There are people literally right now, just like with food, by the way, they have food corporations who are saying, how can we make things saltier, sweeter, so that people become addicts to food? Guess what? Attention addicts. Ouch. Listen, a lot of people don't want to talk about this. You guys do. And that's what's powerful. So what the theme is this year, and I'm gonna drum roll it here. We've heard you. You've said help. You've said I can't even think. I've got so many things grabbing at my attention. And you know what? I've tried to let this topic go, but I can't, because I think it is so, this is the war. This is the war is, how can, check this out, pay attention. Pay is currency. The world out there is saying, how can we get you to pay attention? And there's a cost anytime you pay. There's a big cost. And guess what the cost is? Yes, here's the theme for 2020. This is where I'm going, folks. I wrote a fiction book, but I've never written a nonfiction book on this topic. I've never written a nonfiction book on this topic. And yes, I put it in fiction, and yes, people fell in love with the story, and yes, it might become a movie in Hollywood later this spring, is being pitched, and yes, it might become a screenplay. But guess what? There's certain people who will never read fiction. There's certain people that say, you know what, oh, that's a story. And there's certain people who don't get it. So check it out. The theme for this year's conference is our 10-year anniversary of annual conferences. Unhackable, achieve your dream. Achieve your dream. It's going to be launched in conjunction with the new book. We're going to certify people as unhackability coaches. Folks, we are creating curriculum that's going to go into schools and teach kids how to become unhackable. It's going to teach moms. It's going to teach dads. It's going to teach corporations. It's going to teach churches. It's going to teach youth groups how to become unhackable. Because let me tell you what, a life of distraction will never produce a life of meaning. A life of distraction will never produce a life of meaning. You won't be able to get your dream done if you keep getting hacked. And so you can check this out. Look at here. It's like the Matrix. It's like the code. And then you become unhackable and you got one focus right there. That's what the book theme is all about. You guys ready? I love it. Who's ready? So here's what. I wrote this out. You ready? I'm sorry, I might go a little bit long. I'm getting excited. Here's the theme. By the way, you can go to ignitingsoulsconference.com right now. The new website is up. You can get your ticket. I believe half of them are already allocated or sold. But here's the theme. Welcome to the attention economy, where you are the product. In this digital landscape, the masses keep score with eyeballs and eardrums. Focus is everything, and they're willing to fight for yours. Dream thieves roam free as dressed up distractions. They masquerade as notifications, alerts, and emails that hijack your head and sabotage your soul. Do you like this? I like this, folks. Man, I cleared the day last week, and I said, I got to get quiet, and I got to think about what's happening to our world and the tribe. Somebody just said I'm screaming. I like that. All right. On-demand entertainment aims to steal your identity. Subscription services only require your mind, but all this killing of time wounds your eternity. Yet, not everyone is paying attention, i.e. the tribe. A few are protecting theirs. These consumers turned creators have discovered the elixir by leveraging their ideas, focus, and flow. Will you join them and become unhackable? Will you achieve your dream? Man, I'm hearing some fire with the tribe right now. This is it, man. We are initiating this new decade with this theme. And I know some of you are like, dang, I know people who need to come. I know people who need to be there. I'm fired up. I'm hearing all kinds of stuff. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to challenge you right now. Go to ignitingsoulsconference.com. We're already locked in for space. I'm just being real. We cannot, if people rush and we sell out, we can't get a bigger location. We already paid for Hilton. So there is a cap on the amount of people who can come. And you know, last year, Friday night, we didn't even have any more room. At the Author Academy Awards, we couldn't even get any more people in the room. There's 150 people that came just to that. Boom, it blew up, just that. So folks, Somebody says, put the URL, ignitingsoulsconference.com, ignitingsoulsconference.com. Laura says, this is exactly what I need. Janet says, I already got my tickets. What about bringing team members? Let's talk about that. Here you go. By the way, I'm only announcing one speaker today. I already told you we love women. We got 41 women to be chapter leaders. Let's give a shout out to the women. The women showed up 3 times to 1. Let's type in women if you're proud of the women. I am. So the women, 41 of them said, we're going to be chapter leaders. And we said, yes, you are. And 15 are guys, and that's cool. We need the guys to step up even more. We need strong men and strong women. But here's the first speaker I'm announcing today. We'll have many more, but you know him. You're growing to love him. He's a ninja, but this year he's coming in person. Jim Edwards. So Jim Edwards, the co-creator of Author Wizards, give a big shout out. He said after he spoke to you, I'm flying. I'm coming in. Somebody said, speakers usually show up. We just had to get, I knew when Jim got a taste of the tribe, he would say, he changed his cruise, his own event, just to show up and see you. He changed the cruise. Now, somebody said the website's saying October 25th through 27th. That's Sunday through Tuesday. Listen, it's not Sunday through Tuesday. We'll get our dates right. Our dates are, it's going to be always what it has been. It's going to be that Thursday, the Friday, the Saturday, the Sunday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Last week of October. Let me just get the, I'm going to get it right here. I think it's like the 23rd through the 27th. Hold on. Somebody type in it if you know it. We just flipped the website like minutes ago. So we might still need to get the dates rolling. The 23rd, 24th, 25th. 23rd, 24th, 25th. Yes. And we already have 6 applications for Author Liaisons. You can't make that up. Yep, so it's October 23rd through the 27th. We already have 6 applications for Author Wizards. I'm not Author Wizards, Author Liaisons. I'm telling you, this tribe's on fire. Anyway, couple quick things. Tribe track. Can you bring your tribe again? Yes, you can bring your tribe track. Why? Because guess what? That's why we are where we are today. Because I brought Sarah and David to an event, and you can't have all this magic and growth and happiness and life change by yourself. How many of you know you need to bring somebody? How many of you know that somebody in your world right now, they might be an Igniting Souls chapter attendee? But tickets are going fast. We're going to announce the hotel block in a moment. The hotel block sold out last year. We had to upgrade it 3 times because we sold out of our block 3 different times. It's magic when you're there together and you can just walk down from your hotel and take the elevator and be there. All right. Anyway, Tribe Track, here's what you get. You get $100 for every person you bring when you use your affiliate link and they're not part of the tribe. You're going to get Tribe Time, which means you're going to get a special meal with the main session speakers. You're going to get a tribe t-shirt. You're going to get a tribe takeaway as well, a picture with all the speakers. And you're going to get what we call tribe teacher and tribe traffic. 3 people did it last year. Out of a tribe of 2,000, only Daphne, Nikki, and Brant did it. They get all the benefits. You're going to hear them teach in a few weeks about their value that they're going to give to the tribe. But folks, I'm just telling you, if you're coming, bring 4 other people with you. It makes sense. You can use these people as filter. Like, bring them if you think, man, should they go into business with me? Bring them. Use the conference as a filter. And if they walk away and say, oh my gosh, this thing's amazing, you know your answer. If they say that was lame how they talked about growing, then you know what, they're not the right person for you. They're not the right business partner. But David and I would do these events early on, and my sister Sarah was just in that picture. I bring people to events and then I see what they say. And I have chats with them and magic stuff happens, all right? All right. Anyway, let's keep rolling. They're going to get the same daily show experience. If you bring a tribe with you, which is 4 people outside the tribe, I'm going to give you the same microphone that I gave Rachel Peterson, that I gave Jeff Brown, that I gave Dexter Godfrey. I'm going to interview you, and I'm going to give you the microphone, and I'm going to tell you, hey, talk to us about what you're doing in your business and life, and give us some value today. And this thing's going to go all over my YouTube show, all over my iTunes show. It's going to go all over Facebook. You will get so many hits. Look at this one, 1,700 views. And I gave you the microphone. And how do you do that? Just by getting 4 people to come. And by the way, we pay you a $100 affiliate commission. So why not go? Who's going to do this? Seriously, this takes a little bit of work, but you get the microphone. Who's going to do it? Esther says she's going to do it. Rebecca, Lily. Well, Lily says, I want to. We don't want to hear I want to, Lily. We want to hear I'm going to. I don't want to hear try, Laura. I don't want to hear try. Doug says this is going to happen. Barbara Littles, my friend, says will do. There you go. Now we got it. Now we got it. Rebecca says, I only need 2 more. I got 2 people already. So read the tribe chat, look at the rules there. Anyway, we're going to end this thing here in just a moment. I don't even know what my next slide is. This is what it's fun to hang with me because I never know what's going to come next. Anyway, here's our new themes, our new colors. 2020, super excited. Oh, the hotel block, folks, the hotel block. Listen, after today, there's going to be so many people who get their hotel. So here's what it means. Here's what it means. All right. We got you a very special rate. So literally the convention center is right here. Okay. Literally your hotel room is right here. It's fantastic. Anyway, the people who get the hotel rooms are the people who can sleep in longer, chat later, have more masterminding together. Some people stay off site because the hotels got full. And then you need transportation. And I'm just telling you, we want you to have the best experience. We have a special block. There's Wi-Fi included. It's $149 a night. You could literally get, now listen, I'm not saying you need to do this, but you could literally get 3 other people, if you want, to split a room. Like I'm telling you, we make this so easy. Some of you say, I want my own room. Some of you say, I'll share 1 roommate. Some of you say, you know what? We just need to get there. And so you might actually, share the rooms split 4 ways. We hear people doing all kinds of different scenarios based upon their budget. But here's what I know. Get the hotel block now. Because I'm telling you, I've warned you in the past. Now, here's what it means. It means that you are committing to, I believe, a 3-night stay minimum. And that's who we're going to open it first. We're going to open it first to those people. Why? Because we don't want any Author Academy Awards people who are only coming for 1 night to come in and steal the block. You know what I'm saying? All right. So anyway, go to ignitingsoulsconference.com, ignitingsoulsconference.com. John Becker already booked his room. Good job, John. You're an action taker. Go to ignitingsoulsconference.com, click hotel, and there you go. What day do we need to be here if we're in Fire Ring? The Monday after. If you are in Fire Ring, you're going to stay that Monday after. Okay? Awesome. And here's what it means. You will see one night charge within this 30-day period cycle. Why? Because we don't want a bunch of people who say, oh, I might come. This is for people who say they're coming. And so it's basically 1 night is a deposit, and you can cancel up to 30 days before, but that first night is going to be charged soon. And then basically your spot's held. Okay. So this is the best way so that people are not creating fake, oh, I might come, I might not come, and this type of thing. So we want to really protect the tribe first. Then later on, we'll let Author Academy Awards winners come in for the 1 night and take any final rooms. But we want to give you the premiere. Almost done. Oh, wow. We feel generous today. All right, here's what we're doing. Everybody who got their ticket already, Everybody who got their ticket already or will get it by tomorrow night at midnight. Are you catching me, Pacific? Everybody who got their Igniting Souls 2020 ticket, and this is a great advantage. By the way, Janine, put on a timer if you can. Put on a countdown timer, because I'll tell you what, some of you are super serious and you're like, I'm going to go get my tribe track in the next 24 hours. Go for it. Go for it. They will catch your enthusiasm. They will catch your passion. They will come because you know what? You're believable, because this is a solid, proven. In fact, just show them the highlight video. Go to ignitingsoulsconference.com, show them the highlight video, and that does all the selling for you. You can say, what other conference looks like this? So here's what's going to happen. Everybody who gets a ticket by midnight tomorrow night Pacific is going to get free this training forever. Breaking the curse of comparison in business and life. It's a special digital download that, and does that include Author Academy Elite people? Yes. Does that include the VIP? Listen, we reward people. So we're not going to say, hey, this bonus, you don't get it if you already got your ticket. You absolutely do. We always reward action takers in Igniting Souls. So anytime we offer something, if you say yes and you're one of the first people to say yes, you will always get the best, because we always reward action takers. So everybody who got their ticket already, even last year, they bought it. You know, we're going to give you this. It's a special training, and it will literally help you, because I hacked myself for many years because I kept comparing myself to other people. How many of you struggle with that? You compare yourself to other people. You say, well, look at what they have. Look at how many followers they have. And I'll tell you what, when you do that, you don't start playing, you stop playing your own game. And that's why I stalled for a bunch of years, because I stopped playing my own game and I was in somebody else's head. All right. Last thing, we're going to give another bonus. And yes, if you already have your ticket, you get this too. If you get your ticket right now, some of you are saying, should I go? Yes, you should go. Some of you are saying, should I really say yes? Yes, the ticket's never going to be cheaper, and we're going to give you the fast action bonus. And this is literally how we have sold out events for the last 14 years. The 3 steps to selling out your own event and programs and product. 3 steps. This is going away. When I hang up today, this is going away. So if you want the fast action bonus and you're sitting there looking at the Igniting Souls conference right now and you say, should I get my ticket? And by the way, you can get other people's tickets and have them pay you back. So if you want the fast action bonus and you say, you know what, heck with it, Kary, I'm gonna get Tribe Track. I know I'm gonna get Tribe Track. Get 4 other tickets. Get 4 other tickets, because it's never going to be cheaper now. Don't forget, use your affiliate link, and you get $100 for every ticket as well. How cool is that? All right. Sherry says she's getting the hotel today. Awesome. Okay. Let's give away another gift card. Actually, I already gave away these 2 gift cards. I want to give away a t-shirt. Type in hotel, Kirsten just booked her hotel. Doug says t-shirt. Type in t-shirt if you want one to show up, filled up. We'll mail you it. We'll get your size. We're going to pick one winner. I see on Zoom, a lot of you are saying you want it. Here's how you're going to get this one. Go over on Facebook right now to the live stream, the Kary Oberbrunner author page, and click share. And I'll tell you why. Erica's going to pick one of you, and she'll get your size and she'll mail it to you. But here's why, because we want other people who are not part of the tribe to come. We want to reach out to the world. It's great to have the goodness in the family. You got to share it with the world. That's how we grow. Okay. So we're going to do that. We're also going to give away the water bottle. Let's give away the water bottle. Same thing. Who wants a bottle? Go ahead, type in water bottle. And for this one, tag somebody on Facebook. Don't tag somebody who will be mad. Tag somebody who's a friend and say, you know what? I think this is for you. I think this is for you. Go ahead and do that. And I see Joan, Rebecca, Vicky, Diane, Medlin. Awesome. So go ahead and tag somebody on Facebook. The app, we're doing that again this year. It worked so well last year. And I think this is our last thing unhackable. That's our theme, folks. Here's my last thing of the day. And then I'll take a few questions. Erica, please share the brand new link for our Author Wizard webinar. We are doing a public webinar for the first time ever with Author Wizards. We haven't even started the program. Our first master class is today at 2 p.m. Some of you are going to be there with Jim and I. But the point is this: we are releasing Author Wizards to the world. We're calling this webinar the push button solution for authors. This is going to take the tribe to another level. I'm just being real. When authors, and by the way, when authors hear that, how many of you have just seen Esther's post? Esther said she's been doing Author Wizards. She showed a picture of her traffic and she says, thank you, Jim and Kary and David, for changing my life. Because now she's putting out their content and people are going to her website and her blog. So I'm telling you folks that Author Wizards, we're going to look back in a few years and say that was what got the tribe to the next level. Software for authors, how to help them write, publish, market, do live streams, write forwards, get their book written. Somebody just said I bought mine last night and I was blown away by the title of the message. I did my first teaching today. There you go. So folks, good job for you, Brenda. Sign up for the web. Listen, I don't even know what it is. This is how we're going to end today. This is how we're going to end today. And there is a, I think it's called like KaryOberbrunner.com, Future of Publishing. Man, I'm glad I have so many nice teammates around me, because we've gotten to the point where we're much bigger. Here it is, KaryOberbrunner.com, Future of Publishing. And there it is. And if you're an author who wants to sell your book, build more tribe, pay close attention. And we got people that have already registered. I don't even know how they found it. Anyway, it's going to be on December 19th, and we are going to demo the product for the first time ever to the world. And it's software, and it's called Author Wizards, and it's fantastic. Jim, I'm not even joking, Jim just used this for his own book, which releases on Thursday, and he pre-sold over 10,000 copies. That's what I'm talking about. Brent says, sign me up. Do we get the demo? Yeah, you can see the demo over and over again. Chris says, wow. Brent says, please. Anyway, KaryOberbrunner.com/future-of-publishing. You're going to hear a lot about this in the next week. Anyway, folks, that's all we have for today. Anybody have any questions whatsoever? Type them now on Zoom. I'll go over to Facebook. If you got to go. Otherwise, I'll try to answer any final questions. So your action item should be sign up to be in the chapter. It's free. Sign up for the conference. Get your hotel block. I'm seeing a lot of questions. What is the link? I'm going to put the link in the Zoom. It is on Facebook as well, but I'm going to put it on Zoom for everybody. And you can register right now. KaryOberbrunner.com/future-of-publishing. It's right there. Will this recording be available? Yes, this recording will live on Facebook for a little while. We'll also create a replay page and send it out. Just remember, folks, when I hang this up, the fast action bonus goes away, and tomorrow the other bonus goes away at midnight Pacific. If you know you're bringing your tribe, get 4 tickets. You'll get $400 back just automatically. You'll get those tribe t-shirts. You'll get a tribe time. You'll get tribe traffic. You'll get a tribe takeaway, your picture with all the main session speakers, a private lunch. You're going to get so many things, folks. Just the speaking slot alone. on all of my channels is worth that. Plus you're going to get the conference. So go ahead. Do I get a free ticket to the conference because I paid full for Author Academy Elite? We do set aside a conference ticket for those who join Author Academy Elite. That is part of their package. Okay, Jody says for the conference, so family and friends get access to the awards without a ticket. Don't know what that means, Jody. You need a ticket to come to the Author Academy Awards. We do sell just a ticket for that event alone, and just like we did last year. If you got any other questions, you can email support@KaryOberbrunner.com. Is there a hotel code? You need to click ignitingsoulsconference.com and then click hotel. In fact, I'm going to take you there right now so you can see exactly. I want to see the new website anyway. Great job, Janine. Let's go to the new website. So we'll go to ignitingsoulsconference.com and boom, look at those new colors. Unhackable, Igniting Souls Conference, the 22nd through the 25th, 2020. Look at that. 11 people are purchasing tickets right now. Wow. I'm telling you, folks. I'm just telling you. Don't miss out, okay? You read the text. You copy and paste this thing. Somebody from Maryland just bought a ticket an hour ago. Awesome. Anyway, copy this text, show it to people. Again, we're going to be adding a lot more speakers, women, young, old, you name it, all kinds of people. 10 minutes. This expires. This one expires in 10 minutes. And then this one will expire tomorrow night. So all I'm saying, folks, is get your tickets. Right now, they're $200 off. You're getting 4 meals too, okay? And then again, show them the highlight video, and that alone is like, wow, people see how serious it is. Somebody from Texas just bought a ticket 3 hours ago. So again, these tickets are literally going, and today's our first launch, our first public launch for it, okay? Other questions? Let me go to the chat box and let me see who has other questions. Jumping in, we have 2 VIP tickets, fantastic. TJ keeps getting kicked off, I apologize. If you have any questions about your specific tickets, you can email support@KaryOberbrunner.com. Danielle just got her room. Janet just got her room. Lots of people are, Lily's buying her hotel room now. Wow. So I told Hilton to be ready. I told him to be ready. So a lot of you know that it's happening. You're getting your tickets right now, which is great. I'm going to go over to Facebook and see if there's any questions. I'm going to see if my team's telling me things. I don't know. Team, tell me if I'm missing something. I'm going to my author page right now. Today's a busy day. We're going to have our Author Wizards Masterclass in 39 minutes. So it is a fun, good day. We're up to 8 people who applied for an Author Liaison. Look at that, man. So we said we'd take 5. If you want to get into that, still apply. We'll pick 5 to start, I think. Maybe 10. You never know. Anyway, I'm looking at the Facebook. So many of you commented. Thank you for commenting today. Team, message me if we need anything. We just got another person who applied for the liaison. We said we're up to 62 of you shared today. Wow. 62 of you. Just look at that. That's fantastic. All right. Anyway, folks, email support@KaryOberbrunner.com. I can't even keep up with everything. It's been an honor to talk with you today. Blessings. And we are going to change the world through God in us working. And we just thank you for being part of the tribe. The chapters are going to take us to the next level. Thank you, team. And thank you, each one of you. Affiliate link again, karyoberbrunner.com/affiliates. karyoberbrunner.com/affiliates. Can we still register for the webinar today for Author Wizards? Great question. Today is for clients only. So if you say, Kary, I want Author Wizards today, like tell me about it today, you can purchase it today. Who asked that question? Moto G, whoever that is, welcome. Anyway, it's authorwizards.com. Already, I think we're up to 200, I don't know, 250 people who've already ordered that. It's $297. The value of the program, it's ridiculous. It's over $60,000, and it's a no-brainer. So many people have already gotten it. Anyway, I'm grabbing it from Zoom. I'm going to put it in the link for you. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. There's the stuff, and we'll see you very soon.